Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of NDPesic Group Unedited. Sorry, I'm outdoors. I don't have my music to go along with the intro. I did have a couple of people message me in telling me that they liked the percussion that I've chose to be a part of the show. So unfortunately, I don't have the actual music with me, but hopefully that'll suffice for right now. Today, I wanted to go ahead and there were a few fans, we could call them, that have messaged me in and wanted to talk about. They wanted my take on humility. For me, it's very important that we live our life in the most humble way possible. I do believe that we do need a small amount of ego to go along with who we are and what we're looking to accomplish, but too much of anything is not good. Too much ego runs into arrogance, and that winds up leaving a bad taste in people's mouth. You don't want to. It's difficult to operate with people that are that have that type of personality to go along with what they're doing. Humility, many of us are going through our trials. Many of us are fighting the fight to take our projects onto the next level, and to have people just dismiss it is not, the way I've recently found out is, you're not an expert in the field to make that kind of judgment. I mean, it's simple as that. It goes along with, my other topic that's going to be coming in the near future of haters. If you don't know what's going on, it's best not to say anything. And and the thing is that entrepreneurship is a specific lifestyle. It is different. There's highs, extreme lows. Right now, I'm experiencing a low only in the sense that I'm looking for funding. But that's about it. The project is well prepared. It's been reviewed by engineers. It's been looked at by a variety of people, and it shows tons of merit. So, with the outcome being that the project is looking to do good, to save lives on a global scale, to offer a product that is going to aid professionals in saving these lives where natural disasters and catastrophes across the world have occurred. And not to mention, at the same time, it's not just that, because in the cold seasons when there aren't natural disasters, there are plenty of people without shelter. So a temporary shelter to get people out of the cold during the winter months, and then to have a mobile medical facility to aid professionals in saving lives when these natural disasters occur. There's nothing but good that comes of it. So yes, my low right now is that I am seeking funding, and that's the only place where I'm at. Well, if that's my low, the opposite of that is when we do get funded, the amount of good that we're going to be able to do across the span of the globe is insurmountable. I mean, it's definitely something to look at. Where humility comes in is people that just dismiss projects, not just mine, but I've seen it across everything from people starting their own small businesses, and they're gonna fail, or what are they thinking? If you can't offer support, don't say anything at all. It's simple as that. I've had my share where I've learned. My first go around 3 years ago, when I resurrected my friend's project to I set everything else I was doing aside because I was focused that we all have to give. I mean, we all have to contribute to society, to fellow man in aiding in however we can, as very minimal or as grand as you can. I chose to do this just because I've had my moment where the deciding factor is, do I continue manufacturing my products and then take them to scale and take them, have my Polyworks projects, my coasters and home accessory line go to the next level of selling them to big box stores, the Targets, the Bed Bath and Beyonds and so forth. Well, 3 years ago I decided to stop doing that because I felt it was important to go ahead and take the Friends project to the next level. And I did have a bit of arrogance, which I learned from greatly, that it didn't sit well with people, and that was my learning moment. And I didn't project the arrogance towards the people I was working with, but more to the people that were skeptical. And needless to say, I've most likely caused a few personal relationships to dissolve because of it, because I had the chip on my shoulder. And but since then, I have learned that it's not worth losing friendships. I've learned the responsibility is all on my shoulders to go ahead and convince people that things will work. If they don't buy into it, then you need to restructure your pitch and find a way to convince them. But if you're going to have people in your life that are going to be constantly looking down upon you, there's a simple fix for that. You don't need them. If you hold true to what you're doing without any reservation that your project is, or product or business or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, if you hold dear and you see the vision, stick to it. But you do need to adjust, and you need to find ways of convincing people better. It's quite I was going to say it's quite sad that there are people like that in this world, but there's nothing you can do about it. So if you embrace them and hold on to them, you're going to have that type of negativity throughout your existence. And ultimately, you don't need that. You need to surround yourself by people that are engaging, people that are supportive. Supportive is a big word there. You need to find people that are supportive, and even if they don't support, as long as if you're just nice to these folks, I mean, that's going to play a big role. So be humble in what you're doing. Show some humility towards the people that are out there fighting the fight, and just be kind. That's pretty much real simple. We're all fighting battles to get our things going, whether in our personal lives or in our business lives. But ultimately, what's going to set you apart is the level of respect that you'll receive by showing some humility to folks that are struggling, and at the same time being the entrepreneur. Your being humble will keep you from one, being ran over by either your competitors or folks in the partners, VCs, angel investors, and all those folks. But you definitely need to stay grounded. Yes, have a little bit of ego, because you are creating something, you are providing a service, you are doing something that others are not. So yeah, a pat on the back is deserved. But once it leads into arrogance and diminishing others, it's not going to sit well, and you're going to wind up being more frustrated because you're creating friction in your own environment. So do what you need to do, be the best at it, and stay humble. Guys, we are one people, one earth. Peace out. Have a great day.